Education is valuable. I think if you're looking at what's really valuable in life, education is the enabler of absolutely everything. There'd be no doctors if we didn't have teachers. There'd be no engineers if we didn't have teachers. That's what teaching is all about. It's about enabling generations of the future to continue to be leaders in lots of different fields. Hello, my name is John Smith. I'm principal of Park House English School in Doha in Qatar. So Park House is a really successful school because of its legacy. So when it was set up in 1994 by Heather Brennan, it's such a deeply embedded set of values that continues today and will continue long into the future. One of the most amazing things about being in schools, I think, is seeing students develop. And actually what happens sometimes is you get students come back to you and they describe to you the impacts that the school, and perhaps even you in particular as their teacher, have had on their life. I think as principal you see that on a much higher level. So I'm seeing that constantly, day to day, kids changing and developing. The pleasure of being in a school is seeing a child come in year 1 and then leaving in year 13 and seeing how that child develops over that time. So Heather Brennan has very kindly lent us her archive of photographs from the past. On this particular photograph you can see a young actor, and if I go over a couple of pages you can see the same young man here lifting a trophy. Well, this is Jack Maguire, and then, oh, there we go, there's Jack again. So head boy Jack Maguire. And he is coming back next year in 2024, September 24, as the assistant head in the secondary school. Park House is a legacy school. It's 30 years old and we have incredible academic results. We also are developing performing arts for our students as well. So for instance, we were awarded the Qatar School Choir of the Year this year, which we were incredibly proud of. Park House became part of International Schools Partnership in 2016. So I'm the first principal, the first ISP principal. And ISP brings a huge amount to the schools. So they've invested extensively in the school for refurbishment of facilities. In addition to that, ISP also have programs which support student learning. So they have an extensive program for EAL and multilingualism. We're very proud of the fact that most of our students have their first choice of university or get to their first choice of university. For instance, last year, 100% of our students got into their first choice of university, and actually the Future Pathways program for ISP really helps students to get to that position because it gives them lots of help and lots of guidance in doing that. We want to make sure that our students have a really rounded education, and actually what we achieve here at Park House is a product of what's been set out for the last 30 years. You don't get the academic success that we get without a real history of deep set expectation, and that's what Park House is all about. The whole systems, the processes we have, they've led now to cohort after cohort of students getting excellent academic results. So when parents come to Park House, they're coming to the school safe in the knowledge that Park House is going to give their children a fantastic education and get them to the next stage of their life in the best way they can.